Okay, day 9. Wow, tomorrow's our last day. I hope you're going to join me and continue following the yes and no lists. I'm not quite ready for this to be over. I'm just now starting to feel good. But today I want to talk to you about hormone dysfunction. And one of the main disruptors of proper hormone function is sugar imbalance or inability to properly handle sugar. And what that translates to is your degree of insulin sensitivity. You want to be sensitive to insulin, not insensitive. And your ability to convert stored sugar, glycogen, into glucose and then into energy for mitochondrial function, for cell function. And that is where, that is like the core cause of most hormone dysfunction. And the reason that matters is because when our hormones aren't working properly, nothing around food is really functioning properly. So we're not getting appropriate hunger signals. We're not getting appropriate signals that we're full. We have uncontrolled cravings. Our sleep is off. Our energy levels are off, and our digestion doesn't work right. So there's a host of indicators of hormonal imbalance outside of menstruating, those ones I just gave you. The menstruating hormone dysfunction that is prevalent is symptoms of PMS or period dysfunction, even during perimenopause. We should be transitioning smoothly into menopause, and most of us aren't, partially because of sugar imbalance, but also because your adrenal glands take over for your ovaries during perimenopause. And what that means is your adrenal glands have a pretty big responsibility, and most of our adrenal glands are freaking tapped. Like chronic addictions to coffee, chronic poor sleep, chronic poor eat, chronic poor movement leads to complete adrenal dysfunction. And therefore, when we enter menopause or perimenopause, we experience a host of increased hormone dysfunction, not because we are going through menopause, but because our adrenal glands are tapped and we are not appropriately sensitive to sugar. We're not sensitive to insulin. So how do we fix that? Well, that's one of the reasons I do this cleanse. Okay. And it's also one of the reasons why I changed some of the things done in this cleanse, because spiking your blood sugar first thing in the morning is about the worst thing a female in our age demographic could do. So I really disagree with the foundations of this program. This isn't a one size fits all, and it certainly was not designed with women in our age demographic with hormone dysfunction in mind. So number 1, avoid blood sugar spikes, especially first thing in the morning. The way you do that is you eat protein. That's one of the main reasons protein is so important, but you want a really balanced amount of macronutrients, but very protein, good quality fats, and whole food carbohydrates in the non-starchy form preferably, so higher fiber than starch or carbohydrate. That's what you want in the morning, okay? So number 1, don't spike your blood sugar first thing in the morning. Number 2, avoid heavily caffeinated beverages like coffee, for example. Coffee can just milk the last bits in your adrenal gland. You don't want that. So those are 2 basic things to really focus on when you are trying to help navigate hormone dysfunction and blood sugar dysregulation. You want to do things that support your adrenal glands. So like no fight or flight activities. Don't eat on the run. Get better sleep. Move your body every day. Have a meditation or mindfulness practice. Stay connected to people. So here's what I'm doing with my adrenal glands in mind today. I tend to be more introverted than most people realize. And I have to forcibly make myself connect with other people because I'm tired and I work a lot right now. So I'm going to a Halloween party tonight. Jay's hunting and I'm going with some friends. I don't really want to go, but I'm doing it because it's a bunch of people that I want to see, and that I know that's important for my sense of meaning and purpose and community. I know it sounds like going to a party may not be supporting that, but it is. So I'm running out of video. I'm going to finish this in a second.